Hello everyone, welcome to Life Philosophy Talks Living Alone in Old Age. Discover the cat's wisdom for a clear and fulfilling life. Loneliness is something inherent in life, a constant companion as you walk through it. There are millions of people in the world and just as many ways of living. Some people live in poverty their whole lives, while others enjoy wealth and prosperity. Yet no one can escape the inevitable cycle of life: birth, aging, illness, and death. Growing old is everyone's destination, a fate that none can avoid. Throughout a person's life, loneliness appears at different stages and is experienced in various ways. In youth, one might feel misunderstood, isolated in their ambitions. In old age, as loved ones gradually pass away, a solitary life is often what remains, a powerless sort of loneliness. Imagine this loneliness nestled between two bamboo fences, where purple morning glories bloom and a blue dragonfly rests on each blossom. The final destination of one's life is often accompanied by solitude. But solitude itself is not frightening. When you grow old and live alone, learning from a cat's wisdom can bring clarity and ease to your life. First, whether or not anyone visits, always keep your home clean. Cats, when alone, find a clean place to rest or meditate. They unhurriedly groom their fur, even when no one is watching. Even after relieving themselves, cats bury their waste in the earth. In contrast, stray cats are much cleaner than stray dogs. Many stray cats, because of their appealing appearance, are fed by people and can live well in a community. But look at some elderly individuals living alone. They become lazy, believing no one will notice if their living conditions are neglected. Occasionally, when relatives visit, they find a filthy, smelly room, which discourages them from returning. Maintaining cleanliness is not just for others to see, but also to improve the quality of one's life. Clean food tastes better, and the peace of mind it brings is invaluable. Washing vegetables and rinsing rice, you can feel the warmth and comfort of daily life. Wearing clean clothes brings physical comfort and a sense of dignity to your life. Regular cleaning of your home not only passes the time, but creates a more pleasant living environment. Whether watching TV or using your phone, you'll feel a pleasant laziness. Last winter, 60-year-old Uncle John lost his wife. His only son lives far away in a big city. So Uncle John began his solitary elderly life. His son's family only visits once a year during the holidays. But Uncle John still keeps his home spotless. Every piece of furniture is neatly arranged. As the first ray of sunlight filters through the window, the scene is one of tranquility and peace. He has a cat, a very intuitive one. Whenever Uncle John is feeling down, the cat climbs into his lap and meows softly. Seeing the cat always lifts his spirits, prompting him to get up, water the flowers, wash vegetables, and cook a simple yet nutritious meal to enjoy with the cat. He doesn't have many clothes, but whenever he steps out, he is always neat and well-dressed. In contrast, a neighbor who lived in disarray had a son and daughter-in-law who avoided visiting due to the mess. But Uncle Jang's son and daughter-in-law, despite their busy schedules, always visit him with joy and leave with smiles. Though they can't return often, they frequently connect through video calls. As the saying goes, a peaceful home gives joy without the need for books. A clear window brings calm without the need for work. When one grows old, the mind should not age. Don't let neglect make you a burden to others. A clean life brings blessings. Secondly, whether or not someone accompanies you, go outside for a walk. A cat cannot be confined. Even if you lock it up, it will find a way to leap over the wall and venture into nature. A cat will not live in a cage. Only birds find comfort in confinement. Many elderly people live alone and rarely go out, making it seem as though no one lives there. Some move from small apartments to large houses, hoping for more space. But a bigger house is merely a larger cage if they remain confined. Going outside allows you to feel nature's embrace. Aunt Wang, after her husband passed away, barely left the house, living aimlessly. Half a year later, she began experiencing dizziness, sweating, and nausea. A visit to the hospital revealed she had developed a geriatric syndrome. Her children urged her to get out more, to visit the park, chat with friends, and enjoy herself. Gradually, her symptoms faded. Now, Aunt Wong still lives alone but enjoys her life. On sunny days, she goes to the park to exercise and rehearses performances with old friends. Aside from these activities, they often plan trips together. Her body and spirit are healthier than ever. Life can be lived beautifully alone, just as it can be lived beautifully with others. As long as you remain optimistic, every day is a good day. Never trap yourself in stagnation, waiting for death to arrive. The older you get, the more you should live like a cat, bathing in sunlight, free from confinement, and embracing life with joy. Thirdly, regardless of who your neighbors are, learn to treat them kindly. The food critic Tsai Lan once wrote much about cats. Cats show gratitude when you treat them well. They return the favor by bringing you a mouse or a bird. Cats are adorable creatures, winning people's hearts effortlessly. When a cat crouches at a stranger's door, no one minds if it were a dog. However, people might feel frightened. After all, dogs are often seen as wild and fierce. Elderly people living alone should be gentle like cats, winning others over with their kindness. Friendly elderly neighbors are often invited to dine together, take walks, or share company. Kind neighbors may also offer help when needed. Uncle Wong, living alone, suddenly had a heart attack. Thankfully, his neighbors noticed and rushed him to the hospital, saving his life. Though Uncle Wang's daughter lives abroad, he couldn't bear to leave his home in China. He was known for being warm-hearted, always getting along well with his neighbors. His old friend Liu, a neighbor for many years, often invited him to stroll through the park or play chess. One day, when Uncle Wang didn't show up at the usual time, Liu went to find him and discovered him on the floor. As Tsai Lan once said, cats repay kindness, bringing you small tokens of gratitude. For elderly people living alone, the greatest fear is facing a sudden accident with no one around. Neighbors, in times of crisis, become life-saving lifelines. To ensure this support, one must first learn to treat them well. In conclusion, learn the wisdom of cats to navigate a solitary life. The writer Mo Yin once said, "In this world, no matter how tall a mountain is, birds will fly over it. No matter how tight a net is, fish will swim through it." Life is filled with obstacles, but with patience you can persevere. As we age, we search for those who connect with our souls, only to realize that the person who truly understands us is ourselves. We are all living this life for the first time with no knowledge of what the future holds. Some people marry right after graduation, while others live out their days alone. You might envy someone with many children, while they envy your freedom. No life can be defined by a single narrative. As you enter the final chapter of life, learn to live wisely, like a cat, keeping your environment clean, staying active, and treating others with kindness. This is the secret to a peaceful and blessed old age. Living each day well with a cat's wisdom is the key to living a transparent and fulfilling life. That's all for today's sharing, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our content, please remember to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so you can be the first to get the latest video updates. Thank you for your support.